Hi, this is Joel. I'm talking to you from our roof garden here in the middle of Tel Aviv. I want you to take a look around. It's the end of winter, so the plants are mostly, some green, some need to be replaced. But what I want to show you, as you can see behind me and in other places, is all the construction that's going on in Tel Aviv. Let me walk over here. In the distance, you'll see towers going up in what was, or what still is, Kikar Medina, but what was an open area for 30, 40 years or more is now being built. Closer to us, you can see 3 towers being built over the roofline. Again, massive buildings that are being built with apartments, stores on the bottom, all attesting to the growth of Tel Aviv. You can see some new buildings scattered among some of the old buildings. There's a huge program in Tel Aviv, actually all over Israel, called Tama 38, where residents get to rebuild their buildings for practically nothing. A scheme where contractors will come in, renovate buildings, renovate apartment buildings, and build on top of them penthouses where they sell off, and the proceeds of the penthouse pay for the redevelopment of the building. This afternoon I'll take you on a small tour of Tel Aviv in the areas where I normally go and see, so you can see how proud we are of the city and what voting in the World Zionist Congress means to us. As I've mentioned, this is Kikar HaMedina. It's a circular area lined with upscale shops and restaurants and, for as long as I can remember, a park and meeting area in the middle of the circle. Today there are 3 new condominium towers being built. There is also a lot of green and open space in Tel Aviv. Gan HaAtzmaut, or Independence Park, sits above the Mediterranean. As you can see, the shoreline goes on for miles, lined with hotels, restaurants, and some of the best beaches in the world. This is the new Gymnasia Herzliya. The school was founded in Jaffa in 1905, and in 1909 moved to a building on Herzl Street, one of the first streets in Tel Aviv. The street and school were named in honor of Theodor Herzl. As the city expanded, it moved to this location in 1960 on Jabotinsky Street. The school was the first high school that taught exclusively in Hebrew and has always been a secular high school. Due to the right-wing government currently in power in Israel, the religious and ultra-conservative factions are trying to exert more of a role in daily society. It is not uncommon for religious young men to set up tables outside of secular schools where boys are encouraged to put on tefillin every day. It goes without saying that secular parents are fighting this, but it is an uphill battle. There are 22 slates to vote for in the election. Many of these slates affirm and support an Israel that is based on Orthodox religious values and promote the further development of the West Bank as an indigenous Jewish territory. The Union of Reform Judaism, our umbrella organization, and ARTSA, the Association of Reform Zionists of America, sponsor the Vote Reform slate. It fully incorporates our liberal values, including the right for Israel to exist as a Jewish state, religious equality for all Jews, full equality for all people under the law, and a secure Israel alongside a Palestinian state. Voting in the World Zionist Congress election is critical. It is our chance to be represented in Israel as part of the Jewish diaspora. The World Zionist Congress determines how $5 billion is spent over the term of the Congress. That's $1 billion per year. It is vital that our liberal voice be heard so that we can direct the funds toward projects and goals that align with our values. I want to thank all of you who have already cast your vote. For those who have not, there is still time. The election runs through May 4th. You can find more information on the American Zionist Congress website at azm.org. The site has information about all the platforms that are in the election and links that allow you to register and vote in the election. As much as I would like to, I cannot vote in the election because I vote in local and national elections as an Israeli citizen. But I urge you to cast your vote for the Vote Reform platform and make your voice heard as part of the liberal Jewish diaspora. Thank you.